What's up guys, my name is Pharaoh. Welcome back to the channel. So today guys, I'm going to be explaining to you guys how I became successful Terraria hoster, or how I became a successful Terraria hoster slash modder slash all item world hoster, whatever you want to call me. How I became successful. I'm going to be giving you guys some tips just in case you guys are doing the same thing out there and you're going to be doing what I did. And also guys, I have an upcoming video of how to make a all item world. I haven't started any of it yet, but it's one of my plans to how to make an all-item world without a computer or a PS3, so that way you guys will know how to do that. So then basically you guys you'll have the whole setup, you'll know how to host a community, and you'll know how to have an all-item world. So first things first, guys, make a community. Make something that's catchy. If you want a Terraria world, make sure it's catchy. It's kind of like clickbait. And you have to make sure you're nice and you're constantly talking to the people in that community. See, like me here, every now and then I'll go into a random party that people are hosting in my community. I'll go into it and I'll ask them who here wants to be invited to an all item world through messages, and then I'll just invite them to the all item world just so they can have a fun time. And as you can hear here, some reactions of them once they first join into the all item world.
Yep, it's an all item world, dude. This world's crazy, bro.
Now the next thing you want to do after making the community, you want to come up with a good description of the community and a message of the day. I don't recommend changing the message of the day every single day for message of the day. I recommend changing it either weekly or every other week or monthly. I usually go by either every other week or monthly. It depends on what kind of info is going on that month. But make sure you're updating them on stuff that's going on with Terraria. You're an all item world hoster, especially if you're popping and you're getting a lot of people joining into your community. Just make sure you are giving them some good information about big updates and big events that you're having. Maybe give them some giveaways. Give yourself some self-advertising and go ahead and throw your YouTube channel in there. Just give them some information that they would want to know. Like what I'm doing with mine now is I'm giving them some 1.3 information that's been delayed and stuff, and telling them if they want information to go to my YouTube channel. Just basically don't make it too advertising, but make it advertising and information, basically stuff that they want to hear. Now the next thing after you get that done is make sure you're replying and interacting with everybody in your community. Now once your community gets very, very big, you're not going to be able to reply to everybody, and if you have your friend request on, I'm just going to throw it out there. It will get a little annoying, one, notification wise in the middle of games if you don't like having your notifications off like me, and two, like just you're going to get spammed. And then if you do what I used to do and accept every single friend request, it gets a bit of annoying because it's very hard to find people you actually play with every day, because some people just like being your friends, just be your friends. So I recommend to have it off once you start getting bigger and up there and stuff. Start accepting friend requests when you're lower down, maybe in the hundreds to 200s. My community kind of just blew up out of nowhere one day. One day I was at 300 members maybe, and then I didn't check it for like a week, and then a week later I was at like 1 or 2,000 people in my community, and now I have like 5.4 thousand people in my community. So it's absolutely insane. Thank you guys so much for that. But just reply to them, but when you get a lot of people, you're not going to be able to reply to everyone. Just try your absolute hardest to reply as much as you can, because it's going to be hard to reply. But if people are asking questions, try to answer them. If you don't know the answer to them, I guess just go over it, or give them an honest answer. Just help them the best you possibly can. The more replies, then the better community, the better name your community will have, because you'll be known for replying and stuff. And that kind of goes on with being a nicer person and stuff. Not a lot of community members do what I do. Now you don't have to do exactly what I do. You don't have to do that exactly, but just do something to interact with the people in your community and basically thank them. Host more oftenly. Once you reach a milestone like 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 10,000. Just keep setting yourself milestones and giving them, some giveaways and stuff like that. Sometimes I'll give away an account with basically an all item world on it, a world, maybe a modded character, or maybe some items on it. Whatever that giveaway will be, I do some giveaways in my community just to help out other people and show them that The next thing is going into moderators. Make sure you guys are finding yourself some good trustful moderators that aren't only there for your worlds. Make sure they have a world that they can host, and make sure that they are nice and similar to how you want it, and they're okay with your rules, and they'll do what you say, because that's what a moderator does. They listen to the owner. Just make sure you guys get a moderator that you can trust, because they could easily go downhill and start kicking everyone from your community, and then it'll go downfall, and then your reputation will be ruined. You have to start a whole entire new one. So find some trustful people. I actually have 3 moderators. I have I mod Terraria. I have myself. Well, I'm not really a moderator, so technically I have 2. And I have obnoxious Matt. Matt, if you're watching this, shout out to you. He's an amazing moderator. He actually impresses me a lot. He hooked me up with the Red's armor video. I shouted him out in that. He hooked me up with a lot of cool items and stuff, so he's a pretty awesome guy. But other than that, just make sure you find yourself a really good moderator that can help out with the community. Even if they're not a moderator, just find out someone that can help. Like, if you don't trust them to the point of a moderator, then give them an opportunity to help out people a lot. Start talking to them, get to know them more. Don't just see that someone's hosting an item and make them a moderator instantly. That's just a bad idea, because you never know what they could do in their free time. They could easily get mad at you at one point and then delete every single thing that you have, like delete all the people out of it. It'll take a lot of time, but they will do that. Another thing is, don't abuse your power, and don't let your moderators abuse your power. This is a very important thing. If someone just says, like, shut up or something, don't go abusing your power, and don't just go and kick them from the community. Give chances. I give usually 2 or 3 chances per person. If I notice somebody's spamming or self-advertising a couple of times, I'll delete the comment. I'll send them a message and tell them, yo, chill, bro, calm down. If you self-advertise again, you'll have one more opportunity, and then you're going to be kicked out of the community. But if someone is self-advertising constantly, or swearing or disrespecting other people in the community, I will instantly kick them. If you guys have any questions and stuff, and you want to know any rules for my community, go to this website right here, firehost.weebly.com. This is my website that I have all kinds of rules on, how I host, when I host, all kinds of information about Terraria if you guys want to do that. And also there's a contact info in there, so if you guys want to send me an email and stuff, maybe do collabs and stuff like that, you can contact me through there. But also, another thing to do is, don't be scared. Set rules for your community people that they have to follow. And just because, let's say you have 100 people and you don't want to kick them and they're not following the rules, don't be afraid to kick them. If you don't, then people are going to think that they're going to be like, oh, dude, this guy's community is cool. He doesn't care if you call other people this and this. Then you're going to have a bad reputation or name. You want your community to go as smooth as possible. That's how I've learned throughout this experience of my community, at least. I don't recommend you guys ever, going away from your community for a long time. I do a lot, just because I'm the type of guy to get bored of PlayStation at one point, and then I won't get on for a long time and I forget about a lot of things. That's why I'm surprised my community hasn't gone downhill, but yours you could easily not be as lucky as me, and your community can go downhill because of that, especially if you have no moderators taking care of business in there. So thank you, Obnoxious, for taking care of business and stuff like that. But if you don't have a moderator and you gone for a good bit, that you're just dead. And host frequently. If you're hosting a Terraria All Item World, host frequently. It's very important to do that. I used to do daily, but now I'm doing weekly. And I haven't hosted for a long time. I'm hoping that I can actually host this weekend for a very, very long time, depending on what I'm doing, of course. But if I'm not doing anything, I'm going to try to host at least 2, 3, maybe 4 hours, just to make up for some of it, guys. So make sure you catch into that.
Well, he's really nice. He's the only nice community leader that I've ever met, really, because all the other ones just call me bad words and then kick me out of the party. He's really nice. He's our group leader.